tell you about this little lady in my life.
Send me
I guess
to
you could
my
call it a
grave.
prearranged relationship, since neither of us ever really agreed on it
Yes,
to my
yes,
knowledge.
yes.
But I love her though, and I think she
I
loves
gotta
me.
speak me.
But you know how relationships go. Now check it out now.
She started with the promise of perfect peaceful equality, calling me forth with liberty, justice, honor, and honesty. Probably from her plan would lead to the devastation of a nation over around me. How can this be? Actions opposite of what she preach. Tells me be free, then she goes short is on my leash, and I overlook it. Can't believe that she's crooked. Look at everything she done. Plenty blessings I took from just the thought of it gives me sugar. Love across me, she wouldn't couldn't fathom the plots and plans against a man when she cooking. Come on, put it. Know I love you and it's grown since birth. Elementary, learn your pledge. Tell me why you came first. Blood, sweat, and tears drop in the bucket. So much more you're worth. No, you never do me harm, and I'm defending you to dirt. So
Send me to my grave.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, yeah.
Send me to my grave.
what? Big bitch gon' be the death of me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I said yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
got a big mean woman.
Check it out now. Lately she's influenced by power, corruption, money, greed. Funny thing, nothing folks invincible with something she needs. Barely feeds her own seeds, trapped and struggling at home. I know she seen me bleed, she disrespect once more I'm gone. Tap my paycheck, tap my phone. Watch what hand with the road I'm on. Once take the bank, she's illegally on. That right there, probably start wrong. I think bitch is officially on. I ain't giving up till one of us gone. Talk to me to make the real point of the song. Meaning I'm patriot, about to be known. Gotta be the oath to the Constitution. Men run you, better watch them doing it. Pretty little mo, keep trying to ruin. Rights we were born with, we ain't gotta prove them. How are you abused? Got shit confused. You work for the people, don't serve you. I'ma say it one more time, better watch you do. Big brother, little bro sees you. Catching on to your game schemes. Capitalist, corporate, federal money machines. Pharmaceutical companies that talk to genes. Fluoride in the water and food companies.
What's going on, everybody? How are you? I'm Manny with Riders Academy. We're here at the New York Safety Track. Special things happening with certified knee draggers. Rookie events happening. We're here to try to cater to new riders, street riders, people that have been curious about the racetrack and haven't been really sure of how a track day goes. Riders Academy is paired up with certified knee draggers to help these new riders become comfortable with the new environment here at Safety Track, to ensure that you understand how a track day goes, how it differs from the street, what is going to get us through a track day safely. We're here to help you feel comfortable with new people around you, the family environment within the paddock. We want to make sure that new riders come and understand how to stay safe. We want to try to help this sport grow. We want you to come with friends, family. We want everybody to enjoy themselves safely. As a newcomer to the track, I know there's a lot of in-between questions that are unanswered. It's difficult to answer them without actually coming to the track. Small things as far as, where do I park my car? Where do I pit my bike? Where do I register? How do I get in on and off track and everything? You're gonna find a smiling face that's gonna help you find somewhere to set up your pit. Gonna hold your hand a little bit through these little footsteps to get you to the registration. If you have questions about gear, we're gonna have guys that rent some gear out to you. Carlos with the certified knee draggers, he has the nice air vest for sale. We're gonna make sure that you have all the small things covered so that you are able to enjoy your day out here on the track and go home safely at the end of the day. Tire pressures, lean angle, body position, throttle application, brake application. Riders Academy is gonna take care of all of this with you, along with knee draggers. Please reach out to us and we're happy to help. I'm here to answer all your track questions. So please reach out, sign up with knee draggers, sign up with Riders Academy. We're here for your riding and track needs. Check us out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Gymkhanajosh, and welcome to Beyond the Apex, where we talk motorcycle, everything, and then some. We had a really exciting week this week. Well, we always have exciting weeks, but this week, first thing, a little bit of news aside. Bills, the biker chef. I don't know if you guys know, but he went down this week. just for your information, he's okay. Dude was actually posting selfies from the hospital bed, got the dang, doctor's little restraint around his neck and whatnot. So he's in recovery now. I need to reach out to him again and just check in on him. But our prayers and our thoughts go out to Bills, because man, he always shows love to everybody else. We gotta show him some love. On top of that, I forgot to mention last week, Certified Knee Draggers actually has their own Facebook group now. So if you go on Facebook, you do a search for Certified Knee Draggers, they have their own group. It's a private group, so you got to request entry, but it's open, it's there, and any events that get posted or any events that are coming up, there'll be flyers up there, background information, plus anybody that wants to talk, they can just talk on the page. It's some good stuff. Also on Certified, June 6th and 7th, they got another track day coming up. I talked to Carlos even just about an hour ago. It turns out that there was some confusion about the track days and who's invited and what's going on. They've been stressing a lot for new riders to join the track days, but these track days are not just for new riders. They're not just for the rookies. So if you're an experienced track rider, rookie, novice, intermediate, and advanced, all these classes are going to be there. So wherever you fit in, get in. These track days are available to you. Like I said, if you get on the Facebook page, you'll be able to see all the events that are coming up and get involved and get out there on the track. But tonight we're not necessarily talking about the track. We might touch on it a little bit. Tonight we're talking to Butter and one of his boys, Lou. They actually made the Mecca, the trip down to Deals Gap to Tail the Dragon, one of like the most amazing motorcycle and automotive roads in the country, honestly. And we're gonna talk to them about their experience, kind of like what they did, how they approached it, and how they survived the Tail of the Dragon. So before we get to that though, let me bring in the co-host of all co-hosts, my boy Butter. Over to my left, over to your right. Butter, what's up with you, brother?
Yo, what up, everybody? I'm sitting here with my boy Lou 730 Firm.
Hi, everybody.
Yo, where y'all at right now?
Yo, we live at Firm Bike Night. Firm throws a bike night Tuesday nights here in Sunset Park. This place is packed with fucking bikes, man. There's mad bikes.
We can hear it. We can hear people revving up.
Real good. We got everybody up here, man. Black City's here. We got 16 up here. We got people from Staten Island, Queens. It's good, man. It's just lightening up right now.
How often do they do that?
Every other Tuesday. I think it's going on every other Tuesday. They're not trying to burn it out like everybody else doing it every week. So it's kind of cool that they do it every other Tuesday.
Right. Yeah.
But
and actually, if people are interested in participating, it's not just for club members, right? Like it's open to the public.
Yeah, it's open to everybody, man. It's open to everybody.
That's what's up, man. So
you'll hear the mics in the background and shit.
Yeah, so. yeah. It's live. I mean, the people at home, they got to know we're live on the scene, so there's gonna be some ambient noise going on and whatnot. But kick it off for the people at home. Like I said in the intro, there, you guys went down to Tail the Dragon. You slayed the dragon. You made it back in one piece. That's
Hey, the dragon.
Yeah.
I just pet that. I didn't say no. That's basically what I did. When I posted that I was gonna go, my friend Lou hit me up and he's like, "Yo, I've been there. It's dope. And he encouraged me not to make it like a big event. He's like, "Want to go 1 or 2 people? It's pretty cool. You don't want to go with a group because people have egos and attitudes and different fucking personalities." So when he said that, I said, you know what? I would rather do it with just maybe being him. And we booked a beautiful place called Fantana Resort. And great. So I took his lead as an experienced rider and someone who's been there multiple times with his group and stuff like that. So I was like, I felt comfortable going with him.
Right.
But it was insane. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever done.
Yeah. I mean, so
hands down.
Tail of the Dragon, obviously. I mean, if anybody does a quick search on Google, they can find out, the specs, the details of Tail of the Dragon. But give the people at home a taste of like, why is the Tail of the Dragon so famous? Like, what is the draw for that series of roads? It's like US 129.
So it's basically like if you ever been to New Jersey, like New York safety track, it's that 100 times on steroids. Anybody who says New York safety is a technical track, the Dragon is 100 times on steroids.
Right.
Like Lou Ferrigno, crazy. Me going for the first time.
The whole.
Yeah. Me going for the first time. Actually, I went with somebody who knows the area, so it was good because I had to follow him, and it was a lot that went on that I was able to understand because he led the way.
Right.
So as he led the way, I kind of mimicked every move he made to try to make the same move so that I take the turns, good. And every now and then he would let me lead just so he can watch me, and he gave me more pointers, which later on in the trip, those pointers saved my life because I almost had to crash into a wall.
All right, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Well, real quick though, let me stop though. Bills is actually checked in on the chat right now, so shout out to Bills,
Bill,
the biker
man,
chef.
feel better, man.
With his
Speedy recovery, my
his
brother.
broken ass is in there saying, "Hey, hey." Yeah. So,
Good news from the hospital bed.
so Lou, you said Butter that Lou's been there before. Lou, how many times have you been to the Dragon?
This will be my 5th time.
Dang.
Yeah, 5th time.
Dang.
Well, we go every year. We try to love you too. We try to go there at least once a year. So it's a great place. It's a great experience. It really challenges your limitations. You know what I'm saying? It's a good place. What I will say is this: those people that are interested in going to Tail of the Dragon, please. It's not for a novice. It's not for a novice. It's not for a new rider. It's actually it's geared for more
Someone who has
experience.
at least a year or two under their
Right,
belt at the track that
right.
has some sort of technical
Experience,
training
you know?
and had some coaches like give them some
The guys
pointers.
that go up there, they're usually like well experienced riders. They set up for it. They hook up their suspension. They get the right type of tires. I mean, you can't go there without that type of mentality. You have to go there with good gear, good helmet, good gloves. You shouldn't be doing things like drinking alcohol or smoking marijuana or doing any type of illicit drugs.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be on that type of
I seen the aftermath of some of the people that went out there and were riding a little bit beyond their abilities. Apparently, the Tail of the Dragon will check you real quick out there.
Oh yes. It'll definitely. Let me tell you something. When you eat it over there, if you go down over there, it's not gonna be any runoffs. You're
Yeah.
talking about an entire cliff.
You either hit them out.
Cliff, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be ruptured spleens and broken ribs.
So
and
from the
broken,
beginning of the tail, it's 3,100 feet elevation.
Oh,
right.
How long is it
You're
actually?
already-
How long is it from like start to finish?
Well, we put in like about the first day we put in like about 250 miles.
Dang,
Then
that's 250. That's
right. And then the second day we put in about 200.
was that?
And the third day,
Go ahead. Is that back and forth a couple times or?
no. So there's Tail of the Dragon. Then they have Skyway, and then they have different places that you can go to where you can get your gun off. You know what I'm saying? But they're like they're not maintained like the Dragon's Tail. Like Dragon's Tail, you got EMS, police officers there, people that know that people are gonna go down because that's the main place where people go down. Because they're trying to push it.
That's kind of interesting. Actually, I was curious about the police action. Like, how do they interact with the motorcyclists and the car guys that are out there? Are they like on your case, or are they letting you do whatever you want to do?
If they see that you're not doing well, they're gonna pull you over. If they see, for example, that you're acting like an idiot, they're gonna pull you over. But if they see that you got your gear and they watch you, they see how you're taking the turns, they're not gonna go after you. They're not gonna bother you. Other than that, it's pretty cool.
I imagine I was talking to Butter about this a little bit earlier today and yesterday, but I imagine it's kind of hard, to like keep your focus even throughout the entire duration of the start to finish. Is there a place? Are there places that you can actually kind of like stop, take a breather, reflect yourself?
Actually, on our third day, we saw a girl go down, and we actually were able to stop off,
and help her out
off the bike, and him and a couple other riders, we all helped her get out. We got to direct traffic because she was actually coming off a turn, so we had to make sure that nobody ran into us or ran into us while we was trying to get rid of the bike.
Well, Josh, you should know. It's like anything else. If you fail to prepare to fail.
Yeah.
You have to go out there with the right mentality. You can't be thinking about your children or the bills. You're going out there to do one thing only. Is to get, your gun off, and you're gonna have a good time doing it. It should be fun. There's no trophy. You don't have to be the fastest. It's about experience. Those of us that like to go a little faster and they like to get the best ride, that's the place to
Yeah.
go.
I imagine, I mean, even, we do like 15, 20-minute sessions at the track. And after 15, 20 minutes, your core is tight, your legs are tight.
Yeah.
I imagine from start to finish on that thing, you got to be like losing your focus, tired, sweating,
But you have no other choice but to
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on.
Hold on for the ride. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
got family coming in, so as we doing the show.
That's all good. That's all
You know?
good.
So it's a good place. It's a good adventure for someone that likes to do the riding thing.
What about the road
Just-
itself? Like, is the road, like smooth, free of like debris? I noticed in a lot of the pictures. Actually, you know what? Before I even say that, Butter, you got some sick pictures, man. Like the killboy.com site, they captured you perfectly, man. They got a lot of good pictures of your ass out there.
On the tail, there's 3 Killboy spots and there's 129
Spots.
Slayers.
Mm.
And what we do is as you coming and going, there's got people with high-end cameras just taking. They just snapping shots. Like even when there was traffic and we was piling up, like we was slowing down, just throwing a peace sign. He was taking pictures of us because it's like that's what you go there for, to take some nice pictures and shit like that. So
Did you have to pay for the
it was
pictures, or did they just post it on the site for whatever?
well, give you a low resolution copy,
Oh, okay.
and then a high resolution copy. That's how they make their money. John, yo, John, come here, John. Yo, we got a legend in the house, man. Come here, man. I'm doing my show live. Come here. You got to just peep your head in there.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Yo, this is Willie
enjoy,
Boys,
enjoy.
man,
Yo,
in
listen,
the building, man.
What up? What up?
Like,
Josh, do you need me anymore?
we
I
want
want
to
to go.
talk shit.
Oh, okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Only thing is, y'all are dark. Lou, when you lean in, it like lightens up everything so we can see everybody. But otherwise, I couldn't see who the hell just walked up.
That was John, Willie Boys, man.
Alright.
Y'all, if you know about Willie Boys,
Hey, yo, tell everybody out there. Shout out from Gymkhanajosh, yo. I'm sorry I can't be out
Yeah.
there. We're working on being mobile, but not yet.
Yeah.
But damn.
What up?
Go ahead.
what to kind of piggyback on what Lou said, all the time I've been going to the track and all that, and him giving me pointers as well. I came into like a steep turn and we was trying to get around the car. Sometimes the cars slow up traffic, so it's like kind of kills the joy. So we going around the car. When I went around the car, I had to hit it because you never know when there's an oncoming car coming. That almost happened to Lou. He went around the car, and as he goes around the car, another car coming in the other direction is going around the tractor and almost hit him head on. So I kind of sped up to go around the turn to go straight around the car, and I didn't see the turn. Didn't see the turn. I kind of veered all the way real wide, and I almost hit a wall. But what happened was I didn't panic. The first thing was I didn't panic. In my head, I just took everything I was taught, everything he told me while I was there. I changed my body position, applied my pressure on my right foot peg. I kind of leaned the bike over, took my body off the bike, and I throttled out of the turn. I successfully made it out, even though I veered into the next lane. Luckily, there was no oncoming traffic, because then I would have been hit head on.
You had
But
faith on that jixie.
If I didn't know what I knew, I would have gave up the bike into the turn, because some people would have just gave up knowing that they were going to, and I didn't. So that kind of saved my life.
If you commit, sometimes you need to commit a little
Yeah.
more.
I mean, at that point, honestly, like Butter just said, a lot of people, they get too deep into it, and in their mind, they psych themselves out, and they're like, oh, I can't do this. And they let go, they jump off, they dump it, they do whatever crazy things. But a lot of times, you got to trust that bike. That bike is more capable than most of us even realize.
That's a fact. The bike is always more capable than you are.
And that's something Lou was telling me
You just gotta have confidence in your tires. You have to have confidence in yourself to know, and you gotta know your bike.
Right.
Like I like to stay with my bike. Like guys like to get new bikes every year. I like to stay with my bike for a couple of years, so that way I know my bike ins and out and how I should feel. The bounce, the brakes.
One important thing we did while we were over there was check our tire pressure.
Yeah.
Having the right tire pressure helped me come out of that turn too, because I was
28,
able,
30, same shit.
I was
like
able to
track.
have more rubber on the road coming out of that turn. So it made a big difference.
I cursed. You can't curse, right?
Nah, you can curse.
Oh.
Not that I want to get too deep into like the weather report or anything, but like what was the weather like while you were down there? Was it pretty warm?
Every single day.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Every single day, perfect. No wind, no rain. It was just absolutely. It worked out perfectly. Perfectly.
And we stood at the perfect resort. We had an 11-mile run before we got to the entrance of the tail. So our tires were straight warm prior to getting in there. So it was pretty
Yeah,
dope.
it was great.
Actually, I kind of touched on it. Yeah.
More bikes.
I kind of
We're gonna be here all night, so if y'all catch the show after 9, y'all can just come out here.
I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier in regards to like the road surface. I noticed in all the pictures though, there's a lot of trees out there. Is there like branches and leaves and things to look out for, or is it pretty straight out there?
Actually, what's up, brother? Actually, it's really clean. They okay. Here it goes. That area, they actually encourage motorcycle enthusiasts to go there. So they keep the roads clean for you.
Okay.
The people that live in the neighborhoods, they actually pull over for you. The economy depends on us going out there and spending money.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You know? So they don't want to keep branches and things of that nature in your way. They want to make sure that everything is clean. And I tell people the same thing. I say, yo, these guys, they keep everything nice and clean up here.
Right.
You know, and they're and they wanna help you out. You know, they actually tell you where to go.
Yeah, we
what
met some really
places
cool
and-
people that live
Yeah.
there.
Sure.
Some guys 45 minutes out in Tennessee.
Right.
We met 2 young guys that fucking sit there
And we
ride that
thought,
shit.
and I thought I'm bad. Those guys were tearing it up.
But they're there like 100 times a year. They're like, yo, this is our backyard.
That would be beautiful. That would be amazing.
I always say, like the fast guys usually don't talk about how fast they are. They're the most
The
humble
humble
dudes.
ones, yeah.
They're the humble bros. Those are the ones that
You always gotta worry. You
that'll teach-
always gotta worry about the quiet ones, you know.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course.
We
of
rode with
course.
some guy, had a Beamer just like Lou. Looked like an everyday, blue collar guy, Guy was like high-end
He tore it up.
Secret Service. He was tearing that shit the fuck out. I couldn't going after them. They going at it. And I'm
No,
like,
he gave me the right of way. He let me get my gun off and he followed me. Then after that we trade places. And then he showed me how he does, when I was done, I told him, that was great. And he goes, yeah, I come up here quite often. I don't live too far. So I can understand why, he's able to do those things, even though his form was not the greatest, but he was
knew his
making it.
bike.
He knew his bike,
Yeah, he knew
so
his bike.
So,
it's cool.
Lou, are you
Enjoyed
are
it.
you a track rider as well, or do you mostly ride street?
Okay, so here goes. I started track like about 10 years ago. I started track with Billy and some other cats in Melville with Absolute,
Okay.
with Roy. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's a cool dude, and I started there. Then I got as far as I was invited to expert at one point. After so many years hustling, I'm a hard learner. So then I high-sided, and it's never been the same after that.
Okay.
I broke my leg, broke my arm. 4, 5, 6 vertebrae got damaged. My, things of that nature. So, when I finally went back to the track, my body wasn't the same. I'm trying to get back into it, but then again, I'm a lot older now, so I don't go there to race anymore. I just go there to, sharpen my knife. Just get a little better.
So,
I've been.
in your opinion, though, like a road like this, actually, we're talking about the other roads that you guys hit besides what's classified as the tail, but how would you compare your skill? Do you feel as though you're actually increasing your skill out there at the tail, or is it more just like a fun run versus the track where you're out there to get better, get faster, set lap times or whatever?
I look at Tail of the Dragon like Mount Everest of all tracks, because I can't make a mistake, so I have to be that much more focused, and I feel the challenge is one that I can take on. So, if I can get through the day, then it's been a successful day.
Right.
If I can get the gun off and I don't make no mistakes and I stay focused, then I feel that much more accomplished. It gives me a lot of confidence.
Right.
Just like when I go onto the track. When I go onto the track, I feel real good. After I'm done, after a successful day at the track, I feel accomplished. I feel like I'm doing well.
Right. Well, I mean, very often we, at least on the show, we rep the track life. Going to the track to test your skills, push yourself.
I love the track. I just can't afford it.
Well, I mean, doing more reading about the tail. Like I said in the beginning of the show, there's no intersections. Actually, I might not have said it, but I read on the site that there's no intersections, there's no driveways, you've already told me that the road surface is good. They clear the leaves and all the other stuff. Actually, this question's for Butter, kind of related. Butter, like, how would you compare your experience on the Dragon versus a track day, a track weekend?
So the funny thing is that, you know, they're always telling you what not to do and what to do at the track. And basically, I lost a couple of real estate. I lost real estate a couple of times. But what it taught me was that fear that I had at the track, you know, when you're at the track, you basically sometimes don't do something that you know you should be doing or that a coach told you to do, you know, because you don't want to challenge yourself or you're afraid and you don't think that you can lean that low or the bike can go that low. But what happened at the tail was when you lose real estate, you have no choice but to apply those things that they tell you. Because when you run out of real estate, it's either cliff at 31 feet
Or the wall.
or wall on.
Right.
So you forcefully have to do what they teach you at the track. Hardcore, like whether you want to do it or you don't trust yourself, you wind up doing it and you realize that this is why they tell you to do what to do. So those things I learned at, you know, New York Safety with guys like Manny and Carlos and Sal, who are always on me about my foot position. Even Lou, while we were at the Dragon, Lou rode behind me multiple times and was like, yo, you need to do this, you need to do that, do this. And it wasn't like he was telling me to scold me or criticize me. He was doing it because eventually I had to apply those
That's gonna
things
save your life.
and it saved my life.
Right. So I mean, you know, like for example, it's real simple. You know, when we're riding, we think we're getting off the bike, going to a lean, right? Especially that's one of the assumptions that we feel. Oh, I'm leaning, I have to be leaning. But really, when a coach gets behind you, which I'm not a coach, by the way, but when
In a way, you're our coach.
right,
He's gonna be my personal.
actually, they will tell you you got to get half of that cheek off the seat.
Right.
Shit, I have my
So
cheek off.
The way Butter was describing it the other day, it sounded like he was just leaning, like hanging off the bike.
I had half my ass was shit out.
You gotta get off. You gotta get off that seat, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta look into the turn, right? Those are some concept that you gotta take with you, right, from the track. You gotta look into the turn. You gotta get your ass off the seat a little bit, right?
Yeah. Can you see around the turns? Can you see what's coming up at the tail, or is it blind?
Somebody told us that prior. I think they told Lou or me. We had some information that says you can actually look through the trees and see.
Because they make holes in them.
They make holes in the trees.
They trim them so you can see.
Do they make holes in the trees, or the bikers that go off make holes in the trees?
They cut out a branch.
Yeah, they cut the branch. I'm like,
so we got Dave FLNY in the building.
Yo. What up?
FLNY in the building. FLNY family's here live at Bike Night.
For anybody that's just joining us, Butter and Lou are actually out at the Firms Taco Tuesday. They're going all night, so when the show ends, you're more than welcome to go out. Where's it at again?
46th Street and 2nd Avenue.
There you go.
In Brooklyn.
You can catch the after party right there. So you said while you guys were out, actually when I talked to Butter earlier, he said that you guys actually hit some other roads too around US 129. What were these other spots you were at?
We went to it's called the Chattanooga Skyway. So what it is, and I did my research on it. This road was built 35 years ago. They spent $100 million paving this road up and around a mountain. It elevates to 5,100 feet. There's multiple right-handed sweeps. Like you're sitting in a right-handed sweep for a minute.
You can tell they cut through the mountain.
Yeah, they literally cut through the mountain. They spent $100 million designing this road. It encumbers 2 national state parks, the Cherokee State Park and Aluga State Park. That's why the roadway is combined of the 2 names. So the first day we went, we met these guys that actually travel there a lot. They took us to the Cherokee waterfall, where we was watching some guy jump on his kayak into the water. Literally, the road that they took us on to get to that waterfall, it looked like somebody cut a hole through a cave. because it looked like we was riding through a cave in between the fucking mountain, and then we got to the waterfall. That was dope in itself because it doesn't lead you nowhere except straight to the waterfall.
Right.
And then it's a dead end, and then you gotta
You
come
gotta
back
check
out.
it out, Josh. When
It's
you get the time next year or this year, you gotta go.
Actually, well, that brings up another point. I didn't mention at the beginning of the show, but man, we just rep certified all night, every show for the most part. But certified knee draggers, they got a track day coming up
Yes.
towards the end of the year in November. Yo, what's up?
Brooklyn now. Oh shit, Brooklyn.
So what was that again?
The certified event down in Austin, Texas, at Circuit of the Americas. I'm planning on doing the road trip down in my converted school bus, and I'm gonna make some stops along the way. I'm thinking, honestly, maybe Tail the Dragon is one of those stops. It's like halfway from here to Austin, so
Go next month.
Why-
Like, I'm
why
looking for
not?
a 3-day weekend, take a 4th day off,
yeah.
and going back. Like, even if I go by myself, but I know if I call Lou, I'll be like, yo, I'll feed you. Come on. He like, that's the good part about Charlie. He likes to eat. Like, yo, we gotta go eat. We gotta go eat.
Yeah.
I'm always hungry, bro. I'm always hungry.
And actually, I know Chachi was checking in the chat as well. I want to say to Chachi, these guys are saying there's a bunch of hiking trails, there's a bunch of other stuff to do down there too. It's not all about the bikes. So hey,
Yeah, there is a whole bunch of
Yeah, and
hiking trails.
the resort has
swimming
has a
pool,
swimming
tennis
pool,
court,
tennis court, all that
night.
shit.
oh no,
Like,
she's a wilderness girl. She wants to go out and just be like lost in the woods. So
Yeah.
we might have to just do that too along the way.
You'll have fun, definitely.
Yeah. So like what I know, Lou, you said something in the beginning about it's not for the novice, not for the faint of heart. Like what kind of what kind of recommendations do you make for anybody that wants to go out there? Let's say they got some riding experience under their belt, you know. Yeah, what kind of recommendations would you make for anybody that wants to make this trip?
I guess the first thing that I would say is first have the right proper gear on. Have a full leather suit. Have the right boots on. Have a good DOT helmet, right? Some good gloves.
Make sure you hit Walmart because they ain't shit open at night.
Yeah.
Go with people that you can depend on just in case something happens. What else? Before you get there, you should have at least a year plus of experience in the street, and you should be serious. It's not a place where you're gonna do wheelies or stomping or burning your rubber. You know, that's the kind of stuff that'll get you put in jail
Yeah.
or hurt.
What about supplies? What y'all bring down there with you?
Basically, we just brought ourselves. You know, we didn't we brought our suits, you know, our gear, and that was about it, right? That's about
Yeah,
it.
we bought our gear. We just,
Yeah.
bring some fucking painkillers. Motrin.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You fucking.
Yo,
You
so
fucking.
Yeah.
you had said something as you were going down about the gas shortage. How did that play out for you guys?
Oh man, we panicked, man.
We panicked like motherfuckers. Stranded in fucking Ku Klux Klanville. So Lou's driving this shit because he was hauling ass. We was trying to get there. And I'm like, yo, that's 80 miles to the full up. But we stopped at the first gas station. They're like, no
It's 80
gas.
We have 80 miles.
No gas at all?
Right.
There was no gas.
No gas at all.
So yeah, 80 miles,
And
80 miles to go.
Exactly. We were like, when we looked it up, it was like, oh, we got 80 miles, and we have 80 miles worth of gas.
So we was constantly trying to make it to the hotel, to the resort, without filling up, and then figuring it out while the truck was there.
And then when we got gas, it was only but 87.
Uh,
So I was like, shit, I gotta put this garbage gas in my bike. But I said, fuck it, we're gonna ride, so I'll just burn it up.
there's probably there's no AutoZone or anything out there either to get that like octane booster or anything, right?
No,
we
we
couldn't even
tried,
find
we
an
couldn't
octane
find that.
booster. Because I said, put 87. If we don't find any gas, we can just put an octane booster.
Yeah.
But what happened?
But see, I used to live on the border between Virginia and North Carolina. I know if you ran out of gas, you could always just stop somewhere and ask for that good old Everclear moonshine. Just dump that bad boy right in there. A couple swigs for you, a couple swigs for the gas can. You're good for you.
Faster, right?
Yeah, race gas.
We stopped at like multiple gas stations and didn't find gas. Then what I did was, as we contemplated on just stretching the gas, he was like putting it in just so we could get there on the amount of gas we had left.
Right. But we
We
got there safely.
I started going on the iPhone, and this is a great invention with phones and navigation. I was able to click the different gas stations that are close by, and I started going down the list calling them. And finally, I caught one which was like 3 or 4 miles out, and he was like, "Yeah, we got gas," so we were able to just click on that, get off. It was still en route, so we didn't have to veer off route. And we got lucky. We got gas. The good thing was when you got to the tail, there was plenty of gas at the tail. The two gas stations that encumbered the edges, they had gas. They had a minimum for cars of like $25, but they had sufficient gas for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you first sent that message, I was a little bit worried about you guys. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, if you're not even gonna make it down there. But apparently everything was great.
No, we got there safely. Thank God. Thank God we got there.
I mean, did you guys bring like a gas can too, just in case?
Oh, absolutely not.
That makes too much sense.
We was like, fuck it. We was like,
We didn't think anything of it.
the thing that I thought of was that if we did get lost without gas, we had 2 bikes with 3.5 gallons in them.
Right,
so
right.
we
siphon that.
gas.
Be siphoning gas from yourself.
Yo, fuck it, right? We tried to make it.
Yeah.
But
So
the trip was good. Gas was $4 a gallon at 87.
Right. So Lou, I know you said you've gone 5 times now. Butter, this is your first experience down there, but like, you know, the next time you guys go, what would you do differently? What would you do to make it easier, better? What's up?
2 groceries. Come here.
Say again?
I don't know. I wouldn't do anything different. It was perfect, Josh.
Yeah.
It was actually a perfect.
Come
It
here.
was a perfect weekend.
Smart girl Ashley right here.
Yo, what's up, Ashley?
Oh, hello.
How you
How are
doing?
you?
I'm good.
Everybody out there beyond the Apex
Yeah,
world.
you live on YouTube right now.
Oh,
She's like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't expect that.
Everybody's out here. Everybody's out here.
We
We out here.
outside.
Bike night. It's crazy.
That's what's
It's
up.
beautiful out.
That's
nice
what's
to
up.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. So when's the next trip? When's the next time you guys are planning on going down?
Well, me and my guys were thinking about going in September.
September, okay.
If they allow me to tag along, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
You know?
But I'm definitely gonna go before September. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
You just can't go around saying who wants smoke.
Yeah.
Say shit like that around here. We get
I couldn't even rub 2 rocks over there.
Actually, no. That's
Rub
another,
2 rocks.
that's another thing too. I wonder, Butter specifically. Like, do you feel like? I know, obviously, since you didn't really know like what was coming up exactly on each turn. Do you feel like you were actually able to like push yourself while you were out there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was doing what I was taught to do, and then again, Lou would allow me to go in front, and he would evaluate my riding into the turns. And when we would stop, he would say, "Yo, you need to work on this." I thought I was coming. I felt like I was swinging off the bike, and he was like, "Nah, you're not coming off the bike enough." And I'm like, "Okay." And as the time progressed, I was coming off more and more on the bike, and he kept telling me, "You're doing better. You're doing better. I'm watching you." That made me feel good coming from someone of his caliber, because he's not just your average rider.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's been doing tractions before I ever started, so he knows these things. And
I'm all
he's
right.
able to
I'm
see
all
it,
right. I think he's, you know, Josh. There's plenty of riders out there that are just as capable and even better. You know, it's just about educating yourself, focusing,
Each one teach one.
and
Yeah.
and you know, doing the very best that you can. I've seen guys that, like I said, the fastest guys are the humble guys, the guys that just don't say too much and they just let their balls hang out on the track. And, you know, I admire that shit. You know, I wanna be, you know, just as fast.
Right.
But with that comes cost. You know, people think that it's fun and games until you high side or you low side or you
Go head on into a truck or a car or something. Yeah.
But no, what I'm talking about when you're on the track is even more. It just could be just as dangerous. You know, you got concussions. You can acquire a concussion. I know I've done it. I've been there, and I've seen my boys go through it too. Where you know you're so hyped up and you wanna do really really well, and then you know something happens. You know, and then if you don't go down, you'll never know your limitations, right?
We got my boy Jen up in the house.
Yo.
Jen is.
Don't worry about it.
What's up, bro?
Yo. Did you guys get any like YouTube? Not YouTube. Did you guys get any like GoPro footage while you're down there? Were you recording yourselves or no?
I left my GoPro at home.
Dang.
Can't afford a GoPro.
That was Carlos was checking in the chat. That's what he asked.
I was in a rush. What's up, Kurt?
We'll get it in
Yeah.
September. I'll make sure these guys have a GoPro or something to record their adventure in September. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
So how long were you guys down there?
I'm sorry?
How long were you guys down there?
We got there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We left Sunday.
Right.
And you said you got like a really good deal on the place you stayed too, the resort. Like how?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Bro, we got 4 days, a 2-bedroom cabin. He had the master bedroom. I had the room with 2 beds in it. I had a bathroom, shared bathroom.
Age before beauty.
Kitchen. We had a living room, TV. This shit was $500, $540 for 4 days.
That ain't bad. That ain't
It's
bad.
great. Great.
Yo, what's up, Fernando Flores? Checking in on the chat there. He's in Carolina right now, actually. He's down there going to school. So what's up, Fernando?
What's up, Fernando?
Peace to everybody on the show, on the check-in.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
I'm almost finished. Hey, do you need me? Because I have to
Go do your
host.
thing.
I have to host.
He's trying to finish.
I'm here to host, and they're already giving me that.
Well, in that case, then, Lou, I want to tell you, man, thank you for being on. We really appreciate it, man. And actually, thank you for taking care of Butter. He came back in one piece, so I'm thankful. That's for damn sure.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
You'll be back.
Do me a favor.
Say it.
Do me a favor. When you interview people, stay away from the shit talkers.
Well, I got Butter on, so I can't really do that.
No, that's okay. But you know, like, don't let nobody get on your show and say things, you know, talk blasphemy about other clubs. You know, that's not necessary. You know what I'm saying?
I'll fill you in on that one later.
Okay.
They know who they are.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, for those of you that don't know, FIRM stands for Forever in Racing Mode.
Right.
So if you see them on the street, try not to blow no smoke their way. They're gonna smoke
Actually,
you.
well, I'm not. I've heard a lot. I've heard that definitely. Every time I go out and the firm is mentioned, I hear a lot of good things about the people involved with the firm and the skill.
All right. There's at least 10 members in my crew that are all track guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's speak volumes right there.
Hell yeah.
You know, 25 years. All of us got about 25 years of experience.
Well, like I said,
You
ever
know?
since I came to New York, man, I've been getting involved in the scene. Every time the firm comes up, I hear good things. I hear you guys got skill. You got some fast riders. So.
All right, but we don't talk shit.
All right. Sounds good.
Yo, pleasure meeting you, and I hope to see you at New York Safety
Yeah,
Track.
you definitely will. You definitely will.
All right,
yeah,
bro.
You take it easy, man. We'll bring you back on too.
He's out.
Thank you.
He's actually
okay with that?
Yeah. Do you think? He's actually hosting his bike night here at Wuhan Taco Tuesdays. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna flip the camera.
All right. Give us a little tour.
See what's going on.
Exclusive video tour from Butter at bike night with the firm right now. Oh, Butter just disappeared.
Disappeared.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you a visual of what's going on up here.
For anybody that just joined in, let us know where y'all are at. Where you guys at, Butter?
There's bikes everywhere. Hold on. Let me take it to the street. There's bikes everywhere in this place.
Oh, I'm gonna make you big screen here so everybody can see everything.
See, this shit is lit. The whole strip is lit. There's plenty of bikes out here. Mad Clubs, Gotham is here. 730 Boys is here. 16 is in the building. Big Dogs are in the building. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on up here.
Dang, Taco Tuesday.
There's at least 100 bikes easily up here.
Dang. How long y'all going tonight?
And they're probably, you coming back? They're probably gonna go to like about 11 o'clock. So here we have one of the hosts of the breast cancer runs.
Yes.
My girl Ashley, cancer survivor. She in the building.
Absolutely.
Nothing but love. 2-time survivor. 2-time. Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we got. I know a lot of y'all people heard of Amy. She's here. I'm feeling wine.
Yo, what's up, Amy?
If y'all don't know Amy, y'all really don't ride. I can tell you that much. All right. We got a couple of bros here. My bro Whitney, Black City in the building.
Nice.
Jin in the building,
what up, what up?
representing Gotham. Want to send our condolences to our brother Just. John, his wife passed away this weekend, so I just want to send my condolences, man.
Justice.
We love you, brother. Yeah, we love you, bro.
We're here for you.
Always.
all day.
Yeah, man, that was a hard one. When I was out at the Dragon, I had to take a moment to just sit down and just take that in because I caught the message when I caught service as I was riding. So it was a little crazy.
Yo, man, actually,
So
while you were down there, actually this whole past week, uh, there's been a lot of people that went down these past couple weeks. Like even hardcore track riders. I'm one of the East Coast Track Day friends groups that I'm on. Two of the coaches that I rode with when I first moved here, they went down. I mean, I'm not gonna throw everybody's business out there, but yeah, there was a lot of people that went down the past couple weeks. Luckily, not everybody had like serious injuries and whatnot, but there's something in the water or something going on.
what it is there's a lot more riders out in the street, so things are becoming a little bit more dangerous. As you got more riders in the street, because you have some riders that actually, cause accidents because they don't know what they're doing. Here's some more footage. The whole strip is lit. Hey, what's up? Yeah, look, yo, look who's here. We got Alvaro.
Oh,
My man,
yo.
Yo. Really great guy here, guys. This is a good dude, man. Gotta have him on the show one
Yo,
day.
that dude has some awesome bikes. I don't know how many bikes he's got in total, but every time he posts something on Facebook, I see he's got some new exotic bike out there.
He buys like a collectible, he rides it for a little bit, then he sells it off and buys the next one.
I spent $220 fixing it to let somebody else.
Yo, Al, actually, oh damn, I was gonna ask you before.
He's right.
What are you riding tonight?
He's on the Ducati?
Which
Ducati
one?
996.
What year is this one?
2001.
2001.
The red one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, my boy, shout out to Unique Custom, painted that one, right?
He did, yep.
Unique painted it.
He's painting another couple of pieces for me right now.
There you go. Shout out to Unique Custom, man. He's actually
You did an awesome job on that.
excellent painter, man. I can't wait to get my Indian up in there, boy.
That's what's
It's
up.
gonna be a move.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Let me walk down the strip. See you later,
Beautiful
bro.
dogs, man.
Thank you, buddy. I'm out here with the dogs walking.
You got the
On the
Frenchies there too?
If I
Yo,
can get,
what happened with the raffle? I didn't actually catch the tail end of that. Like who actually
yeah.
who actually got the who won the
People
raffle
just
for the
pulling up.
Frenchie?
So this kid that lives in my neighborhood, he actually was the last person to buy a
Really?
ticket. He literally was the last.
Okay.
And he bought the ticket because I saw him and I said, "Yo, your dad said he's gonna join the raffle," and he did. And he ran upstairs and came back downstairs. And I didn't even know he won because I put all the names like randomly,
Yeah.
and then somebody told me that he won after I posted it.
All right, that's what's up. So if anybody was missed the tail end of the raffle not legacy, but the raffle post that Butter had on IG, on Instagram and Facebook, the Frenchie's gone. The Frenchie's no longer available.
Yeah, Frenchie's no longer available.
But if you go out to any of the track events that we go to, that Butter's at, I promise you'll be able to pet some Frenchies, because I know Butter ain't going nowhere without taking them with him.
I take my kids everywhere they go. That's it. It's a joy of parenting. I see somebody here so sleepy. I don't know if you guys know this kid, Dale, Mr. Video Man is. He's there. Live on
Always see his teeth. Always see his teeth over there.
Yeah, it don't matter. What's good, man? Chilling, man. Same here.
Yo, check out Dale. Dale's got a YouTube channel as well. He posts some sick videos from a lot of the Gotham events and whatnot.
Dailies reviews.
Daily reviews.
Yeah.
DAEYS reviews. REVIEWS.
Check him out. He's got some good bike footage up there,
Well,
man.
I had some shit today. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that post.
Oh,
Check out his
Thank you, brother.
you got him, my brother.
Dang, you got a lot of folks out there for real.
Yo, listen, there's a lot of old school faces here. I told you we saw John Willie boys. That's an old familiar face from back in the days. Rest in peace, Paulie. My bro Paulie, we used to ride hard body back in the days.
Yo, so I gotta ask though. I know this might be a stupid question, but why is it called Taco Tuesday? Are there actually like some banging tacos over there? Cause you would get me for that. Just for the tacos alone, I'd show up.
So I hear the tacos are on point. Oh shit, yo, what up? Shit. Awesome King member Joe is in the building.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm just finishing the show. I'll be right there. So this place is packed. I heard the food was good. I think Lou or somebody mentioned earlier that last time they was here, they didn't even get to have enough tacos. They didn't expect the turnout to be what it was gonna
Maybe
be.
I shouldn't go because I'll take a good grip of them tacos my damn self. You get some tacos around me, they're gonna be hit, dented.
The owner of the place, she came out. She was out early. She set it up real nice. They got a cool walkway here on the side. It's like artificial turf with some tables on the outside. You can drink on the outside. Our gracious NYPD is in the building, making sure that the traffic controllers are in check, and you know, they're doing their due diligence,
Right.
spending our tax dollars wisely.
Right.
Making sure the foolishness. I mean, the 7-2 doesn't really give us a hard time when we do stuff. They've actually worked well with us in many cases with different things, different events.
That's good.
You know, we had a great show at the time. We had Inspector Gonzalez here for a while, who actually did a lot with us and took care of us in this area. We got a new captain here named Castro. I haven't met him personally. I've heard good words about him, and you know, he's just a real quiet guy. He was here earlier. He came in and checked in with the place. You know, let them know that they were going to be present and stuff like that. I mean, it's only right. You know, they're not really bothering nobody. They're not harassing people. They're just here, you know, to show presence. We don't want no burnouts, no wheelies, nobody getting hurt. So, you know, they just doing what they got to
Yeah,
do.
that makes sense. That's nice.
They ain't
Nice that
bothered.
things are kosher too, because everybody always hates when things get broken up and there's this weird confusion and whatnot. So that's nice. It's all like established and chill.
Yeah, no, it's a really good night, man. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people here tonight. It's pretty cool seeing a lot of familiar faces, a lot of old time faces. You know, the firm has been out for I'm gonna say at least a little bit over 15 years. They've made some great relationships with a lot of different clubs, and you know, they're cool. They're a real quiet club. They don't really fuck with too many people, but they show a lot of love. And they show love to the right people. You know what I mean? Like they affiliate themselves with the right people. So there's a lot of respectable clubs here, a lot of respectable people, and it was really good to see some old school faces, especially John from the Willie Boys. That was a good sight for sore eyes. I haven't seen him in a while since we did a video shoot together. So it was good actually seeing him and some of his people here, and some old school friends from the neighborhood that I haven't seen that support the firm. It's pretty cool.
That's what's up, man. Well, yo, it's probably go ahead.
No, there's just a lot of different bikes here, man. There's a lot of character here today. You got some really amazing work done by Easy Powder Coating. You got some of Charlie Chop Shop work here. A lot of Charlie Chop Shop work here as well. You got Unique Customs. They're doing some amazing paint jobs on bikes. There's a few bikes here. Actually, Raider from Black City, he just got his bike custom painted by Unique Customs. So there's actually a ZX10 here that was done by Easy Powder Coating. The rims came out amazing. It's a tricolor.
Everything that comes out of Easy is amazing.
Yeah. Easy's talented. He's just a humble talent. You know, he doesn't really have to.
Actually, while we're talking about Easy, when's his bike wash? Because I mean, I should know. I did the flyer. By the way, I did the flyer for the bike wash. But isn't it like the 27th of June?
27th of June. Actually, that's it falls on the week where our dear friend Andrew Vespoli passed away on the 24th. So we actually do the barbecue on that day to memorialize him as well. And you know,
for the people
do it big,
at home,
man.
For the people at home that haven't attended the bike wash, don't miss the event. It's right across the bridge over in Staten Island. Easy Powder Coating, this barbecue, bike wash, and bikini girls. Just it's an amazing experience. Everybody needs to go out to that thing.
It's actually pretty cool, man. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I gotta bring this guy in. He's actually part of the restaurant inside, right? What do you do inside?
I'm the chef there.
He's the chef.
Okay. I've heard a lot about these tacos.
Everybody talk about the tacos. What's your name, man?
Ray Boy.
Ray Boy in the building. He's the taco man. So if you're coming out Tuesday nights, come check out Ray Boy's cooking. He's killing it. Cause last time I heard they ran out of tacos.
Yeah.
So come check it out.
They're working overtime now.
And he's definitely, you know what? But that's good. You know, we give him giving business to the neighborhood. This is where I'm from. This is my neighborhood. So definitely got to support the area. Got to support the neighborhood. And yo, thank you for your hard work, man. I appreciate you, Ray Boy. Check out Ray Boy, man. He's here. Check him out. He's gonna hook you up on your tacos, man.
Remind everybody at home. Maybe somebody joined us late in the broadcast. Let them know where are you at exactly again?
I'm at it's called Hawita, right? That's how you say it? Hawita Tavern on 46th and 2nd Avenue in Sunset Park. Literally right off the 39th Street exit on the BQE. You can jump off, make the left if you're coming from Queens. If you're coming from Staten Island, just make the right, second right, come down to 2nd Avenue and make a left to 46th Street.
Look for butter.
Look for me, man. I'm over here.
Every
I'm
other
there.
Tuesday, right?
Every other Tuesday. Look out for the flyer. You can check out Joey Jixer, Firm. You can check out Lou, Firm.
I mean, you posted up on your IG too, right?
I've also thrown it up on the IG, just in case I can check out any Firm member. They're out there posting it. Yeah, man, great night, man. There's tons of people here. Tons of people here.
That's what's up. So it's probably about that time. We should start winding it down right now and cut it there.
Sure.
But yo, man, like, shout out to people at home. Let everybody know what's going on this week, in the next couple of weeks. What's going on?
So look out for Wicked Wednesdays is actually throwing a ride to Connecticut for a taco event.
Another taco event.
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday run to Connecticut. They're doing a taco run. There's a meetup in the Bronx. I'm actually gonna hit that run, but I'm actually gonna do a meetup in Brooklyn and ride with my own people. I don't want to ride in a large group. I'm not much into riding into too many large groups.
That makes
it's
sense.
not for me. It's not healthy because I'm reckless on the road, and I ride fast. So
Make sure when you go out there, you got to get some video too. I don't think I'm gonna make it out there on Saturday, but get some video, man.
You should like be on the Apex expense a GoPro.
Yeah, when we start getting people like sending us money and whatnot, maybe we could do that.
I'll be flying. I'm about 2 GoPros already, flying on the bike, so I gave up purchasing GoPros.
Yeah, that's because you didn't have Gymkhanajosh mounting them for you. You get me to set that thing up, man. I got you.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna probably invest in another one and enjoy the view. It's all cool. I mean, you got Wicked Wednesdays. Don't forget Wicked Wednesdays tomorrow night. You got a DM Christian or City or any Black City member or myself.
Actually, they got
anybody
the Wicked
on
Wednesday Instagram page now at Wicked Wednesday. Is it Wicked Wednesday NYC? I think.
Yeah.
So you can get right on
If
their IG.
if you don't know somebody, try not to pass the information. If you don't know the person asking you for the information.
Yeah, they don't release the locations until like Tuesday before the event. So.
Right, like Tuesday night. But yeah, all right, man. Yo, shout out to all our sponsors: Prospect Power Sports, Mike's Pro Lid, Certified Knee Dragons, of course. You already know.
Yeah. All right, so we gonna cut it right there. But yo, and thanks for being out there. Thanks for doing it live. That was some good stuff, man. Thanks for showing us around.
I'm gonna go inside, get me some tacos.
Right.
I got the owner. Came back out. She's taking better care of the dogs than she is of me.
Right on, man.
She's actually bringing the dog water and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool.
All right, that's what's up, man. All right, so for all you people at home, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, right below the video, there's a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Come back and check us out. We do this every Tuesday, live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Butter, whatever guests we have on. We talk motorcycle, everything, and then some. And, oh yeah, another thing I wanted to shout out too. I mean, we already mentioned Certified Knee Draggers 1,000 times, but the Circuit of the Americas event, I know a lot of people were super interested in going, but it did sell out in record time, in like less than 48 hours. I don't remember the exact timing of it, but it sold out 50 spots, less than 48 hours. But the word is, hold on a sec here.
Manager, she's taking really good care of us here, so come check her out.
Thank you.
Really been. You actually even took care of my dogs, man. It's actually so dope.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you so much.
What's her name again?
Certified Knee Draggers. 6, get your payments in. You can hit me up at Gymkhanajosh up.
Yeah.
Certified Knee Drag page. June 1st, Yamaha Day. That's my dealership with Sabrina, my sister. You already know. You got to hit me up for the link. You can't just call me and tell me you want to go. You have to get the link. So with the link, it'd be the only way you can actually get in. And there's a dope thing that if you're not into riding track, if you don't have your track gear, nothing like that, you can actually pay $25. There's a session in the morning and a session in the PM where you can actually ride the track behind a coach and just coast it and just check out how it feels and actually get a feel for an actual track. We encourage people to do that who's never been to the track, that if you do like it or you do want to get involved in track after you do a little, and it's only $25 to do it.
You can't beat
It's
that.
25 bucks to do it. There's only 10 spots available. So if you want to get in it. And then if you really have a good day on June 1st, you can come out to our certified knee dragger day on the 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
And really get a great experience for 125 bucks.
I was gonna say, man, the CODA event, the Circuit of the Americas event, it did sell out that first 50 spots, like record time. But word on the street is they're gonna be opening up another like 10 to 15 spots. So
waiting list.
Yeah, waiting list. Yeah, but even still, you if people at home, if you're interested in doing it, you haven't missed your opportunity yet. There might be a chance. So don't count yourself out yet.
We got more guests coming in, man. This place is full of guests, man. We got a lot of people. Corrupt Mob is in the building, man. Shout out to them. You know, we had Mel on the show the other day, so it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Seeing them here now. Shut up, brother. What's going on? Yeah, man, it's crazy. Everybody's just pulling up little by little up here. Square Biz is in the building. It's still people still coming, man. It's still early. It's only 9 o'clock, so
If you want tacos, go out. They're gonna be out there till 11.
Sure, for sure. They're here. Everybody's here. Everybody's coming in the building.
Tacos and bikes. Can't beat it.
All
right, yo, take it easy.
Peace.
Yo, like I was saying, everybody, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Come back and join us again. And that Certified Knee Draggers event, 6th and 7th, open for sign up. It's not just for rookies. Contact Certified Knee Draggers. Hit me up on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. We can get you into that event. And the Circuit of the Americas event isn't necessarily closed out to you yet if you're still interested. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, be safe out there. We talked about hitting the tail of the dragon, some street riding. It's a little bit safer than riding around the boroughs, that's for darn sure. So, you know, if you want to make that mecca and see what all the hubbub is about, go to the tail.
Again, man, if you got anybody who wants to go, I'm down to go again.
All right. And as I always say, leave this world better than you found it. Peace.
Send me to my grave.
Let me tell you about this little lady in my life.
Send me
I guess
to
you could
my
call it a free-range relationship, since neither of us ever really agreed on it to my knowledge. But I love her though, and I think she
I
loves
gotta
me.
speak me.
But you know how relationships go. Now check it out now.
She started with the promise of perfect peaceful equality, calling me forth with liberty, justice, honor, and honesty. Probably the reason you get sucked on me if improperly addressing she in my presence, blind with pride, just live the dream. Made to believe that deviation from her plan would lead to the